I'm Erin Richardson. I am the Director of Digital Teaching and Learning, and I'm also the institution's instructional designer. Our school is Meridian Community College. We're in Meridian, Mississippi. We are a smaller school, but have a huge community presence. We are a tuition guarantee school, so that means any student that graduates from Lauderdale County, you get to have free tuition here at Meridian Community Colleges. So we highly support the community. YuJa Panorama has transformed our institution into one that not only supports the accessibility needs of our students, but also supports our faculty and staff in creating content that supports student accessibility needs as well. YuJa Panorama was the first product that we purchased as an institution. We knew that we were going to need to increase our accessibility support, not only for our students, but for our faculty and staff to create content that is accessible. And so during the accessibility discussion, we looked at several products. And so there was 2 or 3 products. YuJa Panorama was one of them. We decided to go with YuJa Panorama because all of the digital accessibility products that we looked at were all on our side, the institution side of the digital divide. YuJa was the only product that offered a widget to change font and color and creating reading masks and all kinds of things. And then the students being able to go in, and if they needed a PDF to turn a Word document into a podcast or a Word document into a Braille file, they didn't have to go to their instructor to do that. So it gives students autonomy in a way that the other products did not. Having the YuJa dashboard has kind of been a part of how we are using it on a regular basis. So it's a constant reminder of knowing to check things. It's looking at the dashboard on a regular basis and pulling reports and seeing what we're doing well at and what we're not doing well at. Before, without the user reports, it's just throwing spaghetti against the wall as far as training. But with the reports, I'm able to go, oh, our Word documents and our PowerPoints are really accessible. I don't need to do a ton of training on Word and PowerPoints, but our PDFs are really struggling. So we need to really focus on training with PDFs and how to make them accessible. It really helps with redundancy of training, but it also helps pinpoint those areas of need and those areas that we can do better at. We started looking at reports because we needed to know where we needed to go, what we needed to do. The reports are so much more used now than they have in the past. The widget gets used constantly. Like I said, it was one of the reasons why we went with YuJa. It had something on this side of the digital divide for not just students, but anybody that comes to our website can access that widget. I do know that it gets access a lot, but I would say the alternative formats are our most used. Yeah, I would absolutely recommend YuJa Panorama. And the biggest reason is that one is that presence of the website widget and the ability to students to have autonomy over their accessibility needs. It's not a requirement when it comes to WCAG and 508, but you're either talking about helping students or meeting regulation. And so it really brings both of them together where you're meeting regulation, but you're also really helping students. That was one of the biggest things with YuJa is that I felt like we were giving the students something beyond just meeting regulation.